Hey guys, how's it going? It's Omicron here, and I thought this would be a little bit of an interesting video to cover not just refraction, but also just like this topic as a whole. So if you don't know who Refraction is, he's a 65,000 subscriber YouTuber. He plays mainly Hypixel, and I know he does get a lot of support. A lot of people like his videos, as you can see right here. I actually used his profile pic in the Minecraft YouTubers are going extinct meme. If you haven't seen that, you should totally check it out, man. But I just used that because I know a lot of people like him, so they would recognize his logo and stuff like that. But basically, what happened is about 55 minutes ago, about an hour ago from today, right now. He tweeted out this, and I was gonna read the entire thing, give my feedback and stuff like that. So let's get started. I wanted to make a statement about this before it blows entirely out of proportion. I've got nothing to hide, so here goes. I have had vape for a while now. I was given access to an account at the start of 2017 and experimented with it out of curiosity. I never used it maliciously, only to fool around on private servers with friends and 1v1s. So basically, just from the intro of this, we can tell he's going to talk about using a hacked client, probably for some malicious purpose, because he said, I never used it maliciously, or he never used it, so past tense. So let's just keep reading, However, I found myself starting to have a little too much fun and got rid of it. Honestly, it was simply pure luck that I never ended up in the account leaks back then. Anyway, I got rid of it until about a week ago. I started playing ranked Skywars again in preparation for an eventual climb to Masters Division when I had more free time to play later this year. And so that line right there, you can tell where this is going. So let's just keep reading. Those of you who know me will know that I detest ranked. Video games generally do not strike a nerve with me, but ranked is one of the few exceptions. I find its environment to be incredibly toxic, non-competitive, and infested with cheaters, yet I force myself to keep going. This is never a good idea. And again, this is what I mean about, like, I'm gonna make a video about it later. I want to make an entire video on the reasons you shouldn't play ranked, what you should do if you decide to play ranked, and a few recommendations if you're going to play ranked, because it is never a good idea to grind ranked for hours on end. I will say this: I have talked to many people that have done it, and I've talked to people while they were doing it, and it is possibly one of the worst experiences that I've ever heard people have to essentially suffer through. And I'm gonna make an entire video. If you know what ranked is, you know what I'm talking about, and if you don't know what ranked is, well, you've probably been living under a rock for your entire life. But nah, I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's keep reading. I kept on dying not only to closet cheaters but to blatant hackers. Again, this is all true, who had b-hopped their way to well over 1,000 rating without even being detected once. I was done with it. The skill that I had built an aim off of, the aim that I had spent years perfecting, the game sense that I have developed, it all meant nothing because somebody worse than me could buy their way to the top. One thing led to another, and out of pure anger, I re-downloaded Vape and copied the settings from the first forum thread I found. I intended to cheat against those who cheated against me to even the playing field. And this is exactly like the point that I'm making about like why you shouldn't play ranked. It's just there's nothing that good that comes that happens out of it. Only 200 people get the Diamond Division rewards, and of those 200, only 10 of them get the Masters Division rewards, and everyone wants to go for Masters. Rarely any people stop at Gold. If you get into Gold Division, they're like, let's just take it to the next level, and they keep going and they keep going, and it's a spiraling mess. And ranked, it's just psychologically and as a game, it is a horrible game mode. And I'm making an entire video, so let's just keep reading. This is more about refraction than it is about the entire cheating thing. What an idiot I am. As an ex-mod and YouTuber with access to plenty of recording options, I could have so easily shadowplayed every single fight and reported them on the forums, but you just don't think rationally when you're frustrated. Anyhow, the reason that I'm confessing this now is that it recently came to light, and honestly, I'm glad that it did before I legitimately climbed my way to Masters Division. I wouldn't have deserved that at all. After playing some rank last night, I left the server without closing out of my game and went out. Today, a friend hit me up to play some UHC, and as my game was still open, as was Vape. My settings were still enabled as I went into a game with him, unbeknownst to myself. I decided to stream, and during the stream, a funny moment happened, and I went to capture a highlight with the exact same key that opens up the Vape GUI. As I had no idea that Vape was still injected, it completely caught me off guard and opened on stream. I freaked out, restarted my game to ditch the client instantly, and shook it off to complete the stream. Thankfully, this occurred before I'd actually fought anyone in game apart from a couple of creepers. It is now gone from my system, and I will never use it again. Until a week ago, ago I was 100% legit, having never logged into the Hypixel network with a hacked client in the entire 5+ years that I've played on it. I hope that can be understood as I move on and continue to play as a legitimate player. I value my ability in this game very highly, and all the content that you've seen from me is 100% legit. The ranked that I've played in the past week with Vape has not been recorded or streamed in any way, not that that justifies my actions, but I would never intend to forward content to you guys that was produced by a bot. So he's basically talking about like what has exactly been happening over like the past week, and it's very believable. I'm not saying that he's lying. I honestly have no idea if any of this is like slightly altered truth, because I know some people, when they admit to cheating, they slightly alter the truth. However, I know Refraction, and I would completely believe him if like after reading all this, I would believe that what he's saying is true. He looks like he's actually like coming out, he's like admitting to his actions, and this all seems completely legitimate, and there's no other like BS that's behind this. So I certainly felt guilty, hence why I did not post any of that content or even capture any highlights. I should have listened to that guilty conscience sooner, but being able to beat cheaters truly was an addictive feeling. I apologize, and any punishment that comes my way is truly just. I'm foolish and have fallen for the very trap that I've criticized many times. If you cheat to fight against cheaters, you're not making it even at all. You're just adding one more cheater to the list. This will be the last thing I say about the situation. I don't want to endorse hacking, nor do I want to bring any more attention to it. I don't want to have my new name and compete for the notion every good player cheats, blah 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 blah. So yeah, it's the end part, that usually happens every single time someone admits to cheating, ghost clients and stuff like that. They don't really they don't like what they're doing. They admit that what they're doing is wrong. It's just that they really want something from this, and that's basically what's happening. And I've been looking through some of the replies, and some of them are complete like BS and understanding, so I'm not even gonna cover the replies. I'm gonna completely ignore them. So like, what is my overall reaction to this? Well, first of all, does it surprise me that Refraction was hacking? No, it doesn't. And that doesn't mean I hate Refraction. I think that doesn't mean that he comes off as the kind of person that would cheat. That just means that ranked is, again, it's like a swirling spiral of madness. There's just nothing good happens out of ranked except for cosmetics. Cosmetics are the only thing people want, and I could honestly care less about cosmetics. I've pushed ranked out of my life. Sometimes I grind a little bit of it every season, but I never like try and go for diamond or masters anymore. It's just too cancerous, and I hate every single moment of doing it. I know a lot of my friends try and go for masters and stuff like that, but I know it like alters them as well, and it's just not a very pleasant time. So again, like I don't blame Refraction at all for having this reaction to ranked. It happens to a lot of people, and he's not out of the ordinary for doing what he did. So, but at the same time, am I defending Refraction for his actions? No, I'm not. I think that what he did was wrong. However, I don't think it's entirely his fault, nor is it out of the ordinary that he did this. So yeah, I feel like a lot of people are going to continue to give him crap, especially like over the months and maybe possibly the next year and stuff like that, because when someone cheats, it never, especially when someone cheats, especially if it's a YouTuber or like staff or someone important, it never goes away easily. Nothing good happens out of it. Like, if Tenebris, he used to cheat, and he doesn't cheat anymore, but 2 years later people are still giving him crap about it, especially in his comment section about his YouTube videos and stuff like that. And if you look at like other ranked Skywars YouTubers, you look at their comments sections and stuff like that, it's all people calling hacks, whether the people that are playing ranked Skywars are hacking or not, So that's kind of why I feel like we shouldn't give him that much crap about this, because he's going to get a ton of crap about it anyway, and I feel like he knows what he did wrong and stuff like that. So there's no reason to have to enforce that like that punishment, I guess. I'm not really sure. Is he banned? I actually have no idea. However, if he's banned, he obviously deserves the punishment. And if he doesn't get banned, I mean, I would say that would probably be a bad decision on the server's part. I don't think it should be a permanent ban, obviously, because he is a good content creator and stuff like that. He helps promote the server, as well as, I don't want to make it seem like, being a content creator gives you an advantage on Hypixel. But at the same time, I don't think, because like the general ban for like what people that are caught by watchdogs, like 30 days, and then sometimes for other people it's like 7 days, and sometimes it's not even watchdog. I feel like if it's watchdog that catches them, it's like its own specific timing. But if like people admit to it, it's like not as harsh of a ban, stuff like that. I'm not really. I haven't seen that much experience because a lot of the people that get banned, usually there's sufficient enough evidence against them and they refuse to admit. They just deny all the claims because welcome to rank Skywars and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, I don't think he should be permanently banned, nor do I think he should be 30-day ban. I think, you know, maybe a week-long ban or like a couple days would be justifiable, but no ban would probably say something about the server and stuff like that. So I you know, I don't hate Refraction in any way. I just think that what he's doing right now is, like, judging from what I'm looking at this and what I know about Refraction, judging from all this, I would say what he's doing is the right thing right now, admitting to cheating and admitting that cheating is a bad thing and he didn't want to do it in the first place, and also admitting his reasons for cheating and stuff like that. I think some punishment should be delivered, but at the same time, I don't think it should be super severe because, let's be honest, everyone in Ranked Skywars that has played Ranked Skywars has cheated. And I don't play Ranked Skywars enough to like reach that level, but I know a lot of people that have played Ranked Skywars. Like, you know, take any examples. Cerny, RKY, some of the leaderboard players. Who even knows? They've all probably have downloaded a hack client and cheated on it in Ranked Skywars. Now, am I saying that they do it now? No, not at all. But they have had a history of that one time where it pushed them so far that they've had to download a hack client and use it. So that's why I absolutely hate ranked. That's why I never grind diamond. I don't have any diamond division rewards. All my friends give me crap for it, but I am so glad I did not spend that much time having to grind diamond division, and I'm completely happy about it. So yeah, that's basically my rant about this, about what Refraction and Ranked Skywars. And again, I want to make a full-on video about, you know, Ranked Skywars, why you shouldn't, like, the reasons you shouldn't play it and stuff like that, because there are just so many bad things that come out of Ranked Skywars that people need to understand. And there's just, do the pros outweigh the cons? Most of the time they don't, especially for, like, most people that get banned, that get caught for cheating and stuff like that. So I will make an entire video about what I think should be done in ranked, but so hopefully stay tuned for that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Again, don't give Refraction like too much crap. In fact, don't give him any crap, because toxicity just fuels the anger that comes from the Ranked Skywars community, let's be honest. So yeah, so all the love to Refraction. If you're watching this, Refraction, hi. I think what you did was right. I mean, not cheating. I think the statement was right. I think what you're doing right now is correct in admitting that you're cheating. I would say that the wrong decision that you made was that you cheated in the first place, but at the same time, I think it's good that you're trying to fix your mistakes and are trying to, you know, at least or realizing that you would deserve any punishment. So yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I just thought this would be an interesting thing to talk about. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next video.